Hey guys, what's going on? We're back out here on Project Red Rocket. Been really rainy the last couple days. I'm actually still working on my last video, but wanted to go ahead and tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to take the body that we've got to do some body work on before we got to paint, and we're going to get it moved into Dad's shop since we got rain forecast for the foreseeable future. So maybe we can at least get the body work done while it's raining and get it ready to paint. So he's hooking up the backhoe, or he started up the backhoe. We're going to scoop this thing up and drag it down here. Figured I'd show you all what's going on. He's taking off without me. He's already got the backhoe going and heading up there, so let's run up there and see what's going on.
Okay, sit still everybody, don't go away.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, he's got a set of forks down there. He's gonna go grab those and we'll scoop this up. It's pretty muddy out here. I'm trying not to bust my ass. Crocs was not the best choice of footwear for this, but we're literally just in between rain showers trying to grab this thing up. So let me show you a little bit of it real quick. You see the body itself is not bad. I'm going to be putting a different front clip on, so this damage here won't matter. Putting a different windshield frame on, so this little rust spots here, they won't matter. It's got pretty good rust there. So that windshield frame's coming off. They said new front clip, new hood, because that hood's a little boogered. Here's the part I'm going to have to fix though, is you can see where something smashed across the top of this. We're going to try and get this pulled back up. A little bit of damage on the corner here. I'll probably cut that corner out and weld in a new one. I'm not sure yet. Just depends on how things go when we get to looking at it. But unlike my other bodies, this one's pretty rust free. At least in the critical spots where the other ones were roached. So I think this will make a good one to finish up Project Red Rocket.
Hello. Yeah, this, I guess Mike explained earlier about this body being bent. Looks like a tree dropped across there, so this is curved down a little bit. That side over there is worse. So I made this contraption out of a bunch of junk that I had laying around. It's not pretty, but it's heavy duty.
That's the only way Dad knows how to make stuff, is really heavy duty.
This is going to lay across here. This will come underneath. And hopefully this will just pull the body back into position. More junk.
This is a reference point. See how far off we are there.
around here.
That's got it pretty dang straight, you know, straight enough for what we're looking for. Now I've just got this corner to deal with where it's off, but I'm going to cut a section out of one of the other bodies and weld in there.
Piece of dynamite down in there might fix it.
The next day.
So today my plan is, let me spin you around here, maybe, is we've got this corner that is not in good shape. So what I want to do is, out of one of my other Samurais, so what I want to do, fix that boogered corner on one of the other Samurais, I just cut out that corner. So we're going to get it marked up, cut this out, and we'll tack weld that in. And then there's still plenty to do. I got to take the whole front clip off, get the dash out of this, the heater core, windshield frame, all that good stuff. Get it stripped down. We are going to eliminate the clips for the plastic rocker panels. Those are just rust catchers. But yeah, my mind went blank as it usually does. Well, I'm doing really great today at filming and explaining things to you. That corner's cut out. I forgot to hit record. There's still plenty of trimming left to do. Still got to try and pull this corner out some. And then I'll have to cut more out. I nibbled at it so that I wouldn't take too much. Anyway, as I throw stuff, let me get a game plan together. We'll figure out what's going on. Okay, you can see we've got this patch panel ready to go in here where this corner was all boogered up. I do have some gaps. I'll have to cut some extra pieces to tack in there, but we're gonna get it tacked in place like it is, and then I'll cut some patch panels to go in there. So I'm gonna get you set up on a tripod, and we'll see if we can get this thing on there. All right, we're back out here. You just saw me, a little time lapse of me finishing up welding this patch in the corner. It's probably going to need some touch up. This is my first ever time welding in a patch like that. So feel free to roast me in the comments. Give me advice, whatever you want to do. I'm open for criticism. So I got that done. I'm going to go ahead and try and get the windshield frame off and the dash. And then I've got to get the front clip and hood off. After that, we can get it lifted off of this frame and get it stood up. I'm going to go ahead and paint the underside of it, get it cleaned up and painted. Then I'm going to carry this body back down to my house, get it on that frame, and we'll do the rest of the body work of sand and painting there. That way it's up at a height a little easier to work on. I'm 6'4", laying here on the ground. Not for me. I'm old and fat. So show you these welds, and I'll probably set you back up for a little time lapse while I work on getting that windshield frame off. And that'll be about it for today. I've got to run a bunch of errands. It's been a busy week, had company in town and all that good stuff. So always an excuse to not get something done, but I try to get done when I can. Anyway, let's get you flipped around. You can see here, we've got some spots where I burnt through. I'll have to patch up, but over here, if you can see it, that turned out really nice right through there. I'm happy with that. And, it's going to need a little Bondo, because these panels didn't match up exactly right, because this one, it was pretty bent. So we're doing what we can. Like I say, it's pretty solid. A couple little spots there and a couple little ones over here, but other than that, I'm happy with it. So I don't know if you saw any of that. A couple little spots here. Hey, as you can see, in stock form, I don't fit in these worth of crap. Being 6'4" and more weight than I want to talk about, these little trucks just in their stock form, you don't fit. That brings us to our project for today. Well, I've got this body tore down this far before I paint it. I'm going to try and cut those factory seat brackets out and move them back a couple inches. Normally, I'd make custom brackets and all to move it back, but since we're tore apart this far, it's going to be just as easy to go ahead and just drill the spot welds out of those brackets and move them back. So give me a few minutes to get set up, and I'll show you all what we're doing. By the way, new temporary member to the fleet. Buddy of mine been looking for one, so I helped him. This deal come across my plate. I showed it to him. He asked me to pick it up. Unsure if I get to build it yet or what, but I'm playing with it while it's here until he picks it up. So anyway, be back in a minute. Okay. Sitting over here on the ground because that's where this body is sitting. Working on drilling out these spot welds so I can move these seat brackets back. So I want to give you all a close-up look at what I'm doing here. This is the front. This is the driver's side front bracket for the seat, and here are your rear ones. What I want to do is, you see there, I've drilled one out, if I can get the lighting right. Drilled one out. So it should just have, at each of these ribs, it'll have a spot weld. And then a couple little stitch welds on the end. It should be able to take that out. I'm just going to move it back a couple inches, weld it back in. Do the same with those. Might be a little tricky back there. I got to make sure I'm not in the way of the seatbelt brackets. But we'll make it work somehow. Anyway, as you can see, once you get one drilled out, that whole section's ready to lift up. So I just got to go through and I'll center punch each one and drill them out. Fun times. All right, guys, bit of a time warp here. When I left you the other day, we were working on cutting those seat mount brackets out. Well, while I've been gone for a few days, Dad went ahead and relocated those seat brackets, made some new ones, rear one, relocated the front one, made some new rear ones. So I'll spin you around, show that. And then next on the agenda is getting the underside of this body cleaned and just going to paint it with that black tractor paint, give it some protection, and we'll be ready to set it back on the frame, and I can do the rest of my body work and do the final paint job. You just got that, originally it was way up here, so it's about 2 inches further back than what it was. And then the back just made some extensions on there. That way you still reach through, get your seatbelt bolt in. So should be good to go. Alright guys, as you can see, we got this undercarriage all coated up on this. It's ready to set back on the frame. Then I can continue the body work, get it ready for paint. Gonna end up wrapping the video right here. I had planned on, setting this back on the frame and getting it bolted down, but I've been waiting on body mount bushings for about 3 weeks. So whenever they get here, I'll put this back on the frame. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. We're gonna have one more video on this, doing body work, getting it painted. And then that might be it for a little while on this. We're gonna finally jump on that tin top build. So I know I'm looking forward to that. I think some of y'all are too. Anyway, we offer channel memberships now. Check those out if you want to show a little support for the channel. Couple bucks a month, nothing major. I got a couple members already, so appreciate the support. Check out some merch, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. See y'all next one.